Alongside Toronto Blue Jays reporter Keegan Matheson of MLB.com, and they don't call him Mad Max for nothing, Keegan. He is a maniac, and I say that in the nicest way possible. Max Scherzer was not going to let John Schneider pull him in the fifth inning with 2 outs. Just a classic mound visit. What did you make with that interaction between Scherzer and Schneider?
That was incredible. John Schneider is a very, very brave man walking out to the mound. He didn't flinch either. I think he picked up some steam. He knew what was coming, and John Schneider told us that's the moment he's been waiting for. Ever since they had their Zoom call back in the offseason, thinking about signing Max Scherzer, he's been dreaming of getting lit up by Max Scherzer. He said, I thought he was going to kill me. It was great. John Schneider sounded kind of like a boxer or a UFC fighter, saying, I love getting punched out there. So an amazing moment, and Jen, I think one we're going to see for a long, long time if the Blue Jays make a run at this.
Well, and the interesting thing is that John Schneider's decision to start Scherzer was a risky one, but he continues to push all the right buttons with this team. Scherzer goes 5 2/3, gives up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, even picked off a runner. First ever pickoff in a playoff game for Scherzer. What did you make of what ended up being Scherzer's 500th career start?
This could have blown up, and we could be having a much different conversation right now about Max Scherzer. But the Blue Jays put a lot of trust in him. They put a lot of trust in that down period he had to get his body right. And not that he was injured, he's just 41 and a pitcher. There are not many of those left in Major League Baseball. But the Blue Jays really did take a risk here because Scherzer's numbers down the stretch were not good. I know that a resume is a good thing, but a resume cannot help you throw when you're out on the mound. So this was a risk. It paid off. But my goodness, this could have gone a different direction.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. continues to mash, hits his 5th home run of the postseason in this Game 4. He now surpasses Jose Bautista for the Blue Jays player with the most postseason home runs in a single postseason in franchise history. Is Vladdy the best hitter in baseball right now?
He is. He's the best hitter in this postseason, and teams are going to have to plan around him. Whether that's the Mariners or eventually the LA Dodgers, he is the guy games are going to orbit around. And Vladdy has already, Jen, I think, changed how we're going to talk about him, period. I'm talking next spring training, next July, 5 years from now. We know now that Vladdy can be a postseason performer. Now opposing teams and their managers and their bullpens are going to be up all night thinking about how can we handle Vladdy. The same conversations the Blue Jays had about Aaron Judge, the Mariners and Dan Wilson are having tonight about Vladdy.
Well, Game 5 will go on Friday. Kevin Gausman gets the start. It'll be interesting to see how this goes because the home team has not won a game yet in this series, and then the series will shift to Toronto for Game 6 and, if necessary, a Game 7.